Coach Smith, and I've got Star Wars stations and themed days. So what we do is we start out with our 2x2 fitness for our warm-up. We do that outside so that our gym is already set up for our stations, and it has worked great. I will link that below, but all you have to do is print and use it. So it's a great resource, free to use for your warm-up or main activity if you'd prefer. So we then move inside to our stations, and so we've got 5 different stations, so let me explain what each of those are. So our first station here is memory, and so we have taped the memory icons, and it's all Star Wars characters, to the inside of the Frisbee. Then we turn the Frisbee face down, and so you can see them spread out back behind the line there. Their partner starts at the cone, they run down, they flip over 2. If they are a match, they get to keep them and put them in their hoop. If not, they turn them both back over and come back, give their partner a high five, and it is their turn. You try to collect as many pairs of Star Wars characters as you can. Now, the Star Wars characters, I will link those below. All you have to do is print them and cut them and then tape them to the backside of a Frisbee or a poly spot, whatever you want to use. So our next station here, we have a cone in the corner there, and it says the line starts here. So we start our line there, they grab a noodle and they come out, and it is Lightsaber Tag. And it's just like Candy Cane Tag or Noodle Tag. The rules are simple. They have to tag below the waist. They have to go the speed limit. So for us, we have such a small area that we're working with, so we tell them to speed walk. So you have to go the speed limit. You can't tag too high, or if you get tagged below the waist, then you are out. And when you're out, you raise your noodle up and you walk it back to the next person in line. We only have 1 or 2 people in line, and it moves very quickly. Or if you have enough lightsabers for everyone, if they break any of those rules, they get tagged, they tag too high, they fall down, they don't go the speed limit, then they would simply go outside the black line, give us 10 squat or some sort of exercise, and then they can come back in. So this is Lightsaber Tag. It's been a big hit and a great station. So our next station here, we have Space Invaders. So you simply stand on the line, you are throwing the Frisbee, and you are trying to knock down one of our Frisbees that is sitting on top of the cone. So this is an easy one. They run down. If they knock it down, they bring it back along with their Frisbee, and they try to collect as many spaceships as they can. If they throw it and they miss, they don't get anything, no big deal. We tell them to bring it back and give their partner a try. We do tell them that when they are throwing the Frisbee to be mindful of those that are bringing their Frisbee back and try to come back to the line on the outside so that they're not running right through the middle of the game and getting hit with a Frisbee. But Space Invaders, super fun activity. So at this station here, we call this roll and run, and shout out to Drew Burris. I got this on off of his Twitter. He's a great one to follow. But each group is gonna need a die. They're gonna need a starting cone. We have the fun glow in the dark sticks that we had from Glow Bowling, but you could have a noodle. You could even just have the cone if you want. And then you need 6 cones that are the same color, because they're gonna be with their partner, they're gonna roll the dice. Whatever number shows up, say I roll a 5, then I'm going to run down and touch the 5th cone, come back and grab the lightsaber first. So I'm racing against my partner. So one is on one side of the cone, one is on the other side of the cone, and it is a race. And then you just alternate rolling the dice and racing. They grab the lightsaber, they put it back, they start again. We do tell them if you slide or you fall down, then it's an automatic disqualification and the other person wins. And so that helps them keep their bodies under control. But this is a great one. Thanks, Drew Burris. So one modification we made for our kinder and first grade is one partner goes, the other partner is waiting behind. I simply roll the dice. Whatever number I roll, I'm gonna quickly run to that cone, touch it, and touch the lightsaber, and then the next person can go, and we see how many times we can touch the lightsaber. Easy modification for those younger kiddos. So our next station is speed stacks. So each person has their own set of speed stacks, and they are following along the video of Phys Ed Review. And you can't have a Star Wars themed day without Phys Ed Review. So shout out to you, because you are the guru of all things Star Wars. So if you don't know about Phys Ed Review, check him out. He's got some great stuff. So those are our stations for Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you, and make it a great day.